So, Ryohei went to this nightclub in search of an eternally youthful singer.
Yep.
And he ran into Josie there. Why would Yayoi have this book? Oh, Yoko! How is Yoi doing now?
Ah, the smell of incense. That's from me. We light it in memory of Miyuki, Ryoi's first wife.
Eiji's mother.
Yes. They lost her to cancer. That book looks pretty old.
It was in Yayoi's room. Have you heard anything about it? It might shed some light on what she was thinking.
I've never seen it before. But the Scarlet Chameleon nightclub, that sure does take me back.
You've heard of it?
The club closed when the bubble burst, then reopened as a theater. I've performed there back when I was acting.
You were an actress?
Yes, under the name Kyo.
Oh!
Kyo?
It's a play on my name. I rearranged the letters in Yoko and got Kyo. Nothing ever came of it.
Yo is the same as Yayoi.
That was how I met Ryoi.
Kyo, not Io. Huh. How long ago was this?
Around 10 years ago, I think. Age was catching up, I guess. I just didn't have the energy for it anymore, so I decided to retire.
He was there, in the audience, at my final performance.
And do you know what he said to me? It is such a shame. You've honed your craft. I was sure you'd get your big break. Cherry blossoms are beautiful even when they fall, but not just in full bloom.
That's deep.
Even when they fall.
So I ended up leaving the stage for good, but I've found happiness with Ryoi.
Did you know the Shijima family was researching ways to stop aging?
Of course not. I didn't find out until we were married, and I couldn't care less about it.
You didn't think that it might help you stay young forever?
Many people fear growing old when they are young. I know I did. But as I got older, I started to see that it's not so bad. Actually, the years give you more to see and discover. That was another thing I learned from him.
Did you hear us talking?
When my father wanted to spend the rest of his life with her. I think I understand now. Well, how was the book? Find anything useful?
There was a section where Ryoi talks about agelessness and the Tokijiku. He makes it sound like a fairy tale, though.
So he does know after all, and he's been keeping it from us.
Also, something occurred to me just now while I was talking with Yoko.
What is it?
Give me some time to think. Here. Try reading this. Just the ending is fine.
All right.
This book was very important to Yayoi. I think her secret may be hidden inside it.
Quel secret cache Yayoi? Yayoi a perdu un être cher à cause du détective, ça c'est vrai. Yayoi et Io. Ouais. Yayoi dit avoir perdu un être cher par la faute du détective. Ça pourrait-il que ce soit Io qui a perdu Saya? Yayoi serait Saya? Non. Yayoi dit avoir perdu un être cher par la faute du détective. Que ce soit Saya qui a perdu Kanako? Non. Elle serait en prison. Yayoi serait Rina? Non, parce qu'oubliez pas, c'était il y a 50 ans. Fait qu'il faut qu'elle soit assez jeune. Yayoi dit avoir perdu un être cher par la faute du détective. Se pourrait-il que ce soit Rina qui a perdu Kanako? Non, c'est ça, Rina est trop vieille. Ça peut juste être Io. Plus le fait que Yoko a donné un indice comme quoi qu'est-ce qui nourrit la rancœur de Yayoi? Nishimari Makoto. Fait que Yayoi a tué Nishimari par vengeance. Ça pourrait-il que Nishimari et Josui soient la même personne? Ouais. Peut-être l'a-t-elle tué pour se venger 50 ans plus tard d'avoir ruiné la dernière représentation de Saya. Conclusion. Le nom d'actrice de Yoko, c'était Kyo. Je pense pas que ce soit Ryohei. Non. Ben, c'est vrai que Ryohei était sourd. Si Yoao travaillait au cabaret, elle aurait dû rencontrer Ryohei il y a 50 ans. Peut-être lui en veut-elle pour son comportement de l'époque. Elle a décidé de travailler pour lui afin de se venger. Ouais, non, ça tient pas de bout. Une rencontre de 50 ans pour avoir fait une connerie pendant qu'il était sous. Oui. Josui. Kusaka Josui. Si Yayoi travaillait au cabaret il y a 50 ans, peut-être a-t-elle tué Nishimari en pensant qu'il était Josui, qu'il a ruiné la dernière représentation de Saya. Ouais. Peut-être qu'elle en voulait à Josui. On va conclure.
That's it. That must be who Yayoi really is.
Io.
Done?
Yeah. Skim the important parts anyway.
The main character, Io. She's Yayoi, isn't she?
That would make Io's diva the important person she lost 50 years ago because of that detective.
Yes. 50 years after he forced her
ASMR
beloved
canette.
diva off the stage forever, Yayoi finally got her revenge. Reading this account over and over again must have fueled her hatred for him.
She waited 50 years for her revenge?
Yes. The target of Yayoi's revenge was at the club that night.
Josui Nishimari ou Ryoe?
I'll bet Yayoi took revenge on Josei Kusaka. Detective Josei also appears in that story set 100 years ago in the Taisho era. Assuming the Taisho era Josei, Showa era Josei from 50 years ago, and Makoto Nishimari are all the same person.
Then there really are people who don't age.
Based on what we know, that's my conclusion for now.
Do you want to ask Yayoi directly? She might be willing to actually tell us the truth.
I'll go and try again later on, but I'm not really sure if she will talk.
We could also try a different route.
What do you mean?
We'll contact the editor at Bungei Sekai and ask them to tell us about the person who submitted the story, Io. If the description matches Yayoi, then we'll have some certainty. What do you think, Akari?
It's a good plan, but that publisher's one of our rivals. I have their contact information, but...
I'll do it. I mean, I count as a writer, don't I? Tell me how to get in touch with them. I'd like to inquire about the person who submitted the account of a crime from 1972. From 1972. I feel like I've heard that date before.
Me too, actually.
What was it? 1972.
That was the day Ryoe lost his brother.
Then, the Scarlet Camellia reappeared in the lives of the Shijima family after the Great Kanto earthquake and the World War in 1972.
The Scarlet Camellia!
Of course. The Scarlet Camellia began committing murders again in 1972.
There has to be some connection to this story.
But why? What connection could there be?
Camilla was coming to the cabaret. Cabaret read the story.
You don't suppose the Scarlet Camellia was at the nightclub? Maybe seeing both Ryoi Shijima and Josei in person triggered the Scarlet Camellia.
If that's true, that means my father might have met this Scarlet Camellia.
Yeah.
Yes, and someone else, too. Yayoi might have met the Scarlet Camellia 50 years ago.
Excuse me, there's something I should tell you.
Sure. What is it?
It's about the skeleton under the tree. It was Mr. Shijima who uncovered it.
My father?
Yes, he dug under the cherry tree and out popped those old bones. I don't know why he was digging there, but
I see.
I
He
didn't
dig
wanna
there
say
with
anything that
purpose.
caused trouble. But then Mr. Shijima got poisoned, and that detective got murdered, and I got scared, thinking those bones might be cursed. I just thought you should know.
I see. Thank you, Takahiko.
Joy must have known there was a skeleton buried under the cherry tree, right?
I'm going to see my father. Maybe he'll regain consciousness. I'm also curious about the Tokijiku mentioned in this story.
I'll go with you. I'm worried about you going by yourself.
I'll go talk to Yayoi about this 50-year-old case.
Okay, but be careful.
About what?
This place is pretty big. When I was a kid, I got lost one time and ended up in this weird room.
I'll be fine. I'm just going to the storehouse.
Alright, see you later.
Okay.
I wonder, what did you bring me this time?
I brought this. Is the detective you killed the same person as Josie in this story?
If I said yes, you wouldn't believe me, would you?
Still, being evasive, I see.
Do you know somebody named Camellia?
Do you know about the Scarlet Camellia? I believe this Scarlet Camellia is connected somehow to today's incidents.
You think that this person killed the detective?
I don't know about that. Yayoi, will you tell me what you know?
If that's what you want. Here.
L'affaire Shijima, deuxième partie, la rivière de la perdition, par Shijima Yoshino. Partie 3, le mystère des cellules, par Shijima Yoshino.
Been in this storehouse for a long time. You might find
Roshino
that
made
you're
more
looking-
scripts.
Could these be? They were Yoshino's handwritten manuscripts, the continuation of that story published in Shinsei Nen.
So now we're going
There
back
were
to
6
the
months
story of
after the murder at the private
1922.
auction. In that time, I stayed close to Josie and continued investigating the stolen Tokichiku and the mysterious Scarlet Camellia. But I wasn't able to find any meaningful clues, and I grew more anxious with each passing day. That was when I received a letter from my uncle Azon.
Rivière de la perdition, chapitre 4. Josui. Yoshino.
Let's take a break.
I'm sorry.
Could you show me the letter again?
Yes.
La succession traditionnelle de la famille Shijima va bientôt avoir lieu. Comme Jinei sera présent, tu ferais mieux de vous associer au Festival des Lanternes. Ah, succession. Jinei.
Please allow me to attend this family event. Your father's life may be in danger.
he knew where we were, so he could have seen us in person instead of sending a letter.
He probably thought you'd just run away from him again.
Meh.
I hate to admit it, but your uncle's handwriting is exceptional. I
Hein?
can tell he had a good upbringing.
In his letter, my uncle called on me to take part in the family's succession, where the next head of the Shijimas would be chosen.
En quoi consiste la succession? Puis il y a le Festival des Lanternes aussi.
The family succession. What does it involve? The letter also mentioned that my father, Yane Shijima, would be present. I was excited to see father again, but then I recalled the urgency in his voice when he ordered me to leave the house, and for a moment, I wondered if I'd made a mistake.
Take this and leave this place now.
Huh? Is someone after this Tokichiku?
This is my way of making amends. Yoshino,
So for her father is Masaru.
I'm sorry.
Did anything happen to him? Was my father all right?
The cold will get us if we stay in one place too long. Let's go.
If only we had some rice porridge. That'll warm us up a bit.
Rice porridge.
When I was younger, my father taught me how to make it, something my mother often made long ago, he said.
I see.
Actually, I don't know very much about my mother. I've missed her so badly. But my father never told me anything much about why she left us. My family's hiding something. I've always felt that way, ever since I was a child. Maybe it has something to do with the Tokijiku. Josie, you know something, don't you?
Let's go.
Josie wouldn't tell me anything, but that look of sadness only made me even more anxious.
Ryokanara, Shuzenji,
May we
Péninsule
come
des
in?
Eaux.
This way, please. Welcome. Miss Yoshino Shijima, I presume?
Yes, I'm Yoshino.
I beg your pardon. You're Yoshino Shijima. I am Misao Jimba, the innkeeper.
Misao Jimba.
And this is?
My companion.
Do you wish to share a room?
No, we'll take separate rooms if they're available.
That shouldn't be a problem. Now, if I could get your names here?
Shijima Ezan, Sasita Ayame
My
Tawako
uncle
Jine.
is already here, I guess.
It must have been cold outside. The winds from the mountains make it especially chilly around here.
Looks like it'll start snowing soon, too.
Oh, you'll find a charcoal brazier in every room.
Oh!
The baths are not far from your rooms. I'll be back again to show you later. The women's bath looks out onto the river, so you get a lovely view of the winter landscape.
Long time no see.
Yoshino.
Nagahamato Wako.
Where's my father?
Gene arrived yesterday, ahead of everyone.
So Wako is evasive. What happened with father? Wait, you're not a Shishima. What the fuck are you doing here? Nah. You must be your father's mistress. You're not my mom.
Something happened to him?
You can go see for yourself.
Josie, please wait here.
This is all your fault. How will you take responsibility for this if it ruins the Shijima family?
There's no need for a successor. It all ends with me as it should.
Oh,
I
Janae
can't
wanted to end the succession.
burden Yoshino with this.
Have you forgotten what our mission is?
Hey, Zan.
I don't need to hear any of this from you.
Stop fighting! Uncle! Father!
Yoshino, what are you...
What?
It's been too long, Father.
So you decided to join us after all.
Why did you come back?
I invited her. She needs to be here for the water lantern ceremony.
I said it's not going to happen, you insolent...
That's not for you to decide!
Enough! Get out.
Out.
Remember what I said, Gene.
Gene.
You don't know what happens if you refuse to go through with it.
Oh, he met Josui. Lowers his head. Tilt the Panama. So I won't look him straight in the eye. So
You've gone too far.
I'm sorry for coming back.
sorry for coming back.
And I'm sorry you had to see all that.
Mm.
You look well, better than I'd imagined.
You also look well, Father. More importantly,
What's the duty of the Shishima? Pourquoi must I be here for the Lantern Festival? Or why you want me to oppose the succession? Yeah, okay, so she's probably the only daughter, the only child.
why are you so against my becoming head of the family?
Yoshino, I am very happy to see you. But you shouldn't be here.
Father, I've brought a companion, someone who has done a lot for me. Come in.
Josui.
Father, this is Josie Kusaka.
Remove his hat, tilt his head.
This is my father. What's with you two?
Silent stares.
nothing.
Like, have I seen you before? I think I know who this
Excuse
is. Whoa, yeah, I know. I know who
My
you
daughter
are,
says you've
and
been
I
looking
know
out
you
for
know
her.
who I am.
I hope she hasn't been too much trouble.
He's probably Scarlet. Camellia.
Yoshino, there's no need for you to be a prisoner to the Shijima name. Go out there and live the life you want. You said you wanted to be an author, right?
Going right.
Yes.
Then don't stop until you become one. There will come a time when women are truly free to carve out their own paths. I'm sure of it.
Father.
Josui, as Yoshino's father, I realize this may come across as a selfish request. But please, do take good care of my daughter.
I will.
They bow.
Josie, I can't thank you enough. I believe that made my father feel better. Josie, what's wrong?
Nothing. But there's something I must discuss with your father. Yoshino, go on ahead without me.
What is there to... Josie?
Hmm? There's something Josui doesn't want me to know. There's something Josui cannot say.
Something only my father knows about?
You can't leave. I don't want to deal with all this.
What's the matter,
Saita.
Uncle?
An emergency patient.
On this day?
Well, thanks to Gene, there won't be a family event for me to miss.
And what should I do?
You've come all this way. You might as well stay the night.
What about the lantern ceremony?
Yes, go ahead with it. Saita, someday you'll be responsible for the Shijima family. Make sure everything goes smoothly. Could I have something
Is that his son?
to write with?
Of course. Here you go.
Yep, okay, so pen and paper.
If
Coordinates.
anything happens, send word to this address.
Less for Azon.
Well, I'll leave the rest.
By
to you.
Azon, sorry.
Excuse me.
A selfish ass. And poor Towako, you have to suffer too because of him. Anyway, I'm sure he's paying for the room, so please make the most of it.
I don't want to cause any trouble.
The lantern ceremony. Better start preparing for it, we'll be late.
Saita seems to know what he's doing. He's not very enthusiastic. Why?
But I wonder why he doesn't seem eager about it. Towako, I'm sorry for how my uncle acted.
You don't have it easy either, do you? Being summoned here out of the blue.
And I still haven't been told what the purpose of the lantern ceremony is.
It's not hard to imagine. We use fire to send off the dead.
Our ancestors, you mean?
Who knows? I'm not a member of the Shijima family.
I can't believe we're doing the lantern ceremony by ourselves. What's the point?
We
Ayame.
don't have a choice. My father told us to do it, so we have to.
Well, your father's in a tough spot too. I doubt your ancestors would be thrilled to have a runaway daughter and some outsiders sending them off.
That's enough, Ayame.
What? It's the truth, isn't it?
Excuse me. I'll be in my room.
What? Suddenly she's
Because of those
sick.
things you said.
Why are you taking her side? You men are all hopeless.
What's wrong with you? The only character with glasses, they made her an ass. So they put the lanterns by the river and they float them away and they watch them go. Bye-bye. Usually it's awesome, it's done at night, but here it's done while the sun is setting. So yeah, they're about to glow.
Yoshino,
Oh,
Yoshino, you're not coming back, are you?
yeah.
I'm very sorry. It's selfish of me, I know. But being the head of this family? No, that's too heavy a burden. And now that burden falls to you, doesn't it? I think that would be much better for the Shijima family.
Oh, okay, it's the cousin. Okay.
Because I'm his dear son.
Oh, Ayame is Saito's wife.
What do you mean?
It's an honor to be chosen as a successor, no? You want to leave the house too?
Do you want to leave the family too, Saito?
No, it's not that. It's not that at all. It's not something to be thankful for.
What?
I suppose it's time you learn the truth. The true nature of the Shijima family. And the true meaning of the lantern ceremony.
Thank you.
True nature?
You know that we've been receiving the Tokijiku from the Sakaki family for many generations, right?
Yes. And they were wiped out over 10 years.
Oh, so Hezan is the
Someone
actual
wanted
head.
The Tokijiku.
The Sakakis were the stewards of an important ritual, you see. There was a single tree growing in their gardens. The fruit of this tree was known as the Tokijiku. Hundreds of years ago, the Shijimas began the research on ways to stop aging using the Tokijiku provided by the Sakaki family. The Shijima's goal was to make everyone ageless. So every 100 years, a family member was chosen to consume the Tokijiku and become the subject of that research. But the way these subjects were treated they were essentially
Human sacrifice.
human sacrifices.
Human sacrifices?
They had to endure all manner of abuse. It's no wonder their spirits were soon broken. Then the Sakakis, who took pity on the test subjects, offered to send each one off to the afterlife after 100 years. This is the origin of the succession. In other words,
The cherry
Shijima's
blossom.
cherry blossom ceremony and the Sakaki's water lantern ceremony.
Ah.
Then that would mean.
The cherry blossom ceremony makes a new person to sacrifice to for eternal youth. And the Lantern Festival is used as funeral for those who have been sacrificed. And her dad is one of those.
The cherry blossom ceremony ushers in a new ageless test subject. You mean me?
Oh,
You must have realized it on some level, surely.
that's why.
DNA doesn't age. He's been alive for over 100 years. Today's lantern ceremony should have been a send-off. As you know, the Sakakis are no more, so now the Shijimas are in charge of both events. Gaine refuses to go through with the succession. He means to end our traditions.
Father.
I could never say this to my father's face, but I also think the research needs to stop. And the Shijima family has done even more reprehensible things.
What else is there?
Why do you think the Sakakis were suddenly wiped out over 10 years ago? It was the Shichimas who attacked them. 14 years ago, the Shijima's entire store of Tokijiku was lost.
Oh, okay. The Shimima says I had enough. And since the Sakaki were providing the fruits, they decided to, just because medicine was barbaric at the time, that's the only reason. Like, if they managed to endure, say, another 100 years, right now they could have done something better than, being human sacrifice and shit. But damn.
So, they decided to take all of the Sakaki's Tokijiku by force and killed them. And their home was burned to the ground.
And they took the fruits. Well, only one remained, and they don't want to use it.
That you left with, the one that was stolen from you, was the last of that ill-gotten hoard.
And then it's been stolen. So, Scarlet Camellia is probably a survivor of the Sakakis.
The Shijimas burned down the Sakaki's home. And father? A human sacrifice who doesn't age? Is that why he told me to take the Tokijiku and run away?
Yeah. Everything makes sense.
But even if I'm free, my father could never leave the Shijima family.
And somehow, every 10 years, a Shijima is getting killed.
I said I was sorry, didn't I? Sorry isn't enough. I can't do anything without them. You know that, right?
Yes, I do. But calm down, Ayame.
How do you expect me to be calm like this?
She lost her glasses.
I'll go look
My glasses, my glasses!
Later, always later. That's what's wrong with you.
Did
Yes, I know, I'm
something
sorry.
happen?
Are you
I
really
don't
sorry?
know.
Please.
When I heard voices outside, I found them.
Like
Like this.
What are
Can't
you
you
going
just
to do
forgive me?
about it? You need to take responsibility.
My dear guests, is something the matter?
Sorry. I know it's late. This oaf bumped into me in the hallway and knocked my glasses off, and they fell out the window.
I
Huh?
already apologized. I didn't do it on purpose.
The glasses
No.
fell off the
In
window?
that case, go get them already.
How did that
I can't do anything
happen?
without my glasses.
You expect me to go looking for them in the middle of the night? It's pitch dark out there.
There are many places near the river where you might lose your footing. It would be best not to go walking down there at night.
Go to bed, get some rest, search party tomorrow in the morning,
Absolutely useless.
stay in bed. Would you chill?
Very sorry.
It's okay.
Is it true that she can't see anything without her glasses?
Ayame really can't see anything without her glasses?
She probably can't find her way back to her room without them. I never should have married her.
Why?
Oh, don't tell Ayame I said that.
Oh, I will. Fuck you.
Excuse me.
Oh, bespectacled
Ayame.
wife. Such a bother. No.
Please rest well.
Maybe I should go talk to Father. Father? Are you awake?
I have a bad
Tomorrow
feeling.
it is, then.
Probably dead. Oh, she's probably sleeping. Yeah, forever.
Morning, Yoshino.
Good morning.
I smell of drink, do I? Sorry about that.
She drank in the
After
morning?
the lantern ceremony, the night manager and I had a few rounds in the dining hall before I knew it. It was morning.
This is why you're always sick.
I see.
Anyway, I'm going home. Certainly don't want this outsider to overstay her welcome.
Something happened.
Did something happen between her and Uncle Azon?
It's fine. Don't worry about it. I like accommodating Azon and his whims.
With her lace gloves, she touches Yoshino's face.
Go find love while you're young, okay?
Life is short, huh? What about flowers that last forever? Josie, good morning.
Morning.
How was your night? I had trouble falling asleep.
So did I.
You too?
Good morning, Miss Yoshino.
Is something wrong?
I went to wake Mr. Shijima this morning, as I usually do, but he still hasn't answered the door.
God damn it.
He requested a wake-up call at 7 o'clock every morning. In fact, he was already awake when I went to his room yesterday.
Expert observer, 35 clues from pressing a button, okay? Camellia!
Father!
No, wait.
What is a trap? He
Yeah,
thinks
hey.
the door is trapped. Tanukis! Mini Tanukis!
Earth. It's as if they were put here to keep people out. Father! Father!
We're coming in.
Who put the Tanukis there? Falling object.
What's that sound?
You open the door of the bed. A body has been discovered!
Father! Father! Father!
There's no one here.
Open window. Balcony. A rope. Attached by the balcony.
Seems the murderer
Floating
escaped
river.
through this window. Just a moment too late. Inform the police. Quickly.
Yes, of course.
Father!
His kimono is in disarray. He tried to fight back. A long, thin wound. It looks like he was stabbed once with some type of blade.
Tried to stop the
Body's
bleeding.
already completely stiff. The murder must have taken place yesterday.
Yeah, rigor mortis.
During the lantern ceremony. Or possibly...
Probably before.
My father was killed by the Scarlet Camellia. Tomorrow it is then.
Was there a camellia by the door?
If I had just
There were none.
stayed with him.
The camellia was put in the morning. But the guy already died?
This is my fault. It's not your fault. I'm truly sorry.
If my father was fated to meet his end here, perhaps fate brought me here as well.
Yoshino.
I'll do whatever I can do to find whoever killed my father. That's how I'll repay my father for having faith in me. And I will carve my own path.
It was a still image of his father smiling.
I understand. We'll find the killer.
Thank you so much. This murder involves the Shijima family.
Mm-hmm.
Let me handle the investigation. What do you mean, don't inform the police?
Well, I got in touch with your uncle earlier. He said he'll be back around noon, and the police must not be told anything until then.
What?
Why?
Yoshino, my father booked the entire inn. We're the only guests here. Something goes wrong, and a Shijima could be named the prime suspect. You see the problem, don't you?
Not at all. What's important is that we find the killer as soon as possible.
No, I'm not suggesting we cover up anything. I'm just saying it's not too late to inform the police after we get our facts in order.
In that case...
Okay, let's solve the mystery. It's up to us.
Whoever killed Father, I will uncover the truth. You'll help me, won't you?
What can you do?
For a start, please tell me what you were doing this morning.
I was in my room. I was waiting for Saeta to come back from the
Oh,
riverbank.
she found her glasses.
I was at the riverbank all morning searching for Ayame's glasses. I found them downstream. They got caught on a piece of driftwood, thankfully.
No one has a solid alibi for this morning. Around the time when someone escaped from my father's room, Toako was already gone, but she left the lantern ceremony early. Then she drank with the night manager in the dining hall until morning. The night manager confirmed that they were together all night.
So that's an alibi.
We still don't know when Gene was murdered.
Yeah, the time of murder is the big
difficult.
Right now, our only clue is the rope tied to the railing outside that window.
Yep.
Let me investigate some more.
Sorry. Blood on the tatami. Blackened. So yeah, it coagulated.
Kindly moved my father's body. I'm sure he would have found this room too cold.
The killer murdered Gene yesterday at night, then returned to this room in the morning. So the question is...
What did they come back to the room for? That is the missing link, right?
Perhaps they realized some incriminating evidence had been left behind. Or are they searching for something else?
Something much more else. Yeah, it feels ransacked.
There aren't any potential hiding places either.
Why come back when it's light out, instead of under the cover of night?
They left clues. Something is missing on the room.
Something might be missing from this room.
Light bulb?
It won't
Doesn't
turn
work.
on.
As I thought, the light bulb in this room was burned out. That's why the killer had no choice but to come back in the morning.
Oh. He was killed during the night, and then the killer came back in the morning to find out what they lost. Was it the glasses? Even without electricity, it could bring some sort of light.
But as long as they had a light source, they could have searched in this room at night.
That's true. But it might have been something hard to find with just a flashlight or a lamp.
Yeah.
What could be worth the risk?
Has anything changed in this room since yesterday?
Oh. The ashtray is missing.
Ashtray?
My father was a smoker, so it's odd not to see one in this room.
Yeah.
The ashtray.
The killer got out through this window, using this rope. It looks like there's something tied to it.
Wait, don't pull it up. I'll go down to the riverbank and see.
It looks strong enough that you could go down that rope.
Did you find anything?
Yes, there's a cast iron kettle tied to the end of the rope.
What? A cast iron kettle pot?
Yeah,
Near the river?
you can pull it up now. I'll look around and see if there's anything else.
This is heavy.
What's in the kettle pot? To be so heavy.
Yoshino,
The ashtray.
look, it's an ashtray. I'll bet it came from that room.
So that would mean the killer took it, but dropped it during the escape?
Nah. The ashtray was thrown. So now we have...
Mr. Aizen Shijima has arrived.
Okay, so everybody's here.
How on earth is Gene dead?
What do you mean Getty's dead?
Murder! What are you gonna do about it?
It isn't our fault.
What's that?
Please calm down.
The guy is
Who
mad.
the hell are you?
Trust me, I won't. Let the killer get away with this.
So she figured out the path already. Okay, let's see what we're working with.
My father, Gene, was killed at an inn where a Shijima family ceremony was held. Sometime yesterday, someone stabbed him in the chest.
Early this morning, we heard the sound of someone escaping when we rushed into this room. The rope found hanging from the window must have been left behind by the killer.
Whoever killed father must still be in this inn. We can't let them escape, can we? I will do whatever it takes to uncover their scheme.
The way they move is pretty theatric. Qu'y-a-t-il d'étrange dans la chambre? Ben, la bouilloire attachée après une corde, ça c'est étrange en hostie. La bouilloire a un lien avec le crime. Ouais. Ça servait de corde. Il y avait un poids. Avant le crime, la bouilloire se trouvait dans la chambre. Pourquoi elle était attachée après une corde? La chambre de Guinée. Oh, nouvelle question. Deux nouvelles questions. Trois. Ok, donc. Pourquoi revenir dans la chambre le matin? Comment le tueur s'est enfui de la chambre? Et pourquoi attacher la corde à la bouilloire? Plus les autres questions. Quels étaient les bruits entendus avant d'entrer? Ouais. Qui a pu aller dans la chambre ce matin? Quand Guénin a-t-il été tué? Alright. Oh, ben, la chambre de Guénin est un petit peu en désordre. Qu'est-ce qu'il y avait d'étrange? Elle est en désordre. Non? Hmm. Le courant de la rivière, c'était-tu étrange, ça? Oh, le camélia! Non. Le gros tanuki en céramique? Oui. Come on! Le bruit d'un objet qui tombe. Placer tanuki devant la porte. Ouais, ça c'était étrange. Les tanuki ont un lien avec le crime. Ouais. Plusieurs tanuki en céramique se trouvaient dans la chambre. Ils ont été placés devant la porte d'entrée. Pourquoi? La plaie due à un objet tranchant, ça c'est rien d'étrange. La corde qui se balance dans le vide. Les accoudoirs étaient renversés. Le brasero était allumé toute la nuit. Ben, il l'a jamais éteint. Est-ce qu'il était mort? Le fait que le brasero soit resté allumé, c'est probablement une preuve que il a été tué toute la nuit. Le brasero se trouvant dans la chambre de Genei était toujours allumé un matin. Peut-être que ce détail a eu son importance pour le tueur. Nah. Le tueur il est revenu chercher quelque chose. Ça, c'était étrange. Ça, c'était étrange. L'ampoule cassée. Hey, je l'avais. L'ampoule de la chambre de Guénin était cassée. Était-elle déjà cassée avant ou est-ce l'œuvre de quelqu'un? L'ampoule est sûrement en lien avec le crime. Je veux juste voir. Il n'y a pas l'air d'être. Les fils semblent être corrects. Fait que c'est probablement un problème de connexion. Parce que je pense pas que l'ampoule elle-même est cassée, mais que c'est juste la lampe en elle-même qui marche pas. Oh, le cendrier trouvé dans la rivière. Ça, c'était étrange en hostie. Ok, première question complète. Oh, ça débloque quelque chose. Pourquoi le cendrier était-elle près de la rivière? La hauteur. Oh! Comment le tueur s'est-il enfui de la chambre? Le tueur a fait tomber le cendrier par exprès. Le tueur a posé le cendrier près de la rivière. Il l'aurait volé puis il l'aurait échappé? Si c'était si important, il aurait ramassé en l'entendant tomber. Bon, ouais, ça fait que cling. Il aurait délibérément laissé là. Ok. L'indice avec le truc dans la fenêtre. La fenêtre était ouverte. Non, il n'est pas sauté par la fenêtre. La fenêtre de la chambre de Guénin était grande ouverte. Peut-être pensé pouvoir sauter par la fenêtre. Wouh! Comme un ninja. La corde qui se balance? Non. Un couloir renversé? Non. La corde, elle va jusqu'à la rivière. Non. Pourquoi revenir dans la chambre? Ok. Tu es revenu chercher quelque chose. Ou il est revenu dissimuler les preuves. Le tueur est retourné dans la chambre de Guénin ce matin. Il est possible qu'il ait cherché quelque chose. Il serait revenu dissimuler les preuves. Le tueur est retourné dans la chambre de Guénin le matin. Possible qu'il voulait dissimuler certaines preuves ou récupérer ce qui aurait échappé. Ah! Pourquoi Cendrier était près de la rivière? Ben, le coupable s'est sauvé par la fenêtre. Le tueur a fait tomber Cendrier dans sa fuite. Ouais, ça aurait fait que cling. Tueur s'est précipitamment enfui par la fenêtre ce matin. Pour une raison quelconque, il a emporté le cendrier avec lui. Mais il l'a fait tomber près de la rivière sans s'en rendre compte. Petit bruit. Le courant. Le cendrier de la rivière est un autre cendrier. C'est une spéculation, là, on n'a rien pour prouver. La rivière s'est déchaînée suite à de fortes pluies. Le cendrier qu'on a retrouvé ressemble à celui de la chambre, mais peut-être est-ce un autre emporté par le courant. Ouais, mais si c'est le petit cas, il est où l'autre? Pourquoi partir avec le cendrier? C'est ça qui est con. Faudrait assumer que le cendrier qu'on a trouvé sur le bord de la rivière soit celui qui appartient à la chambre. Ok. Pardon? Comment tu as sais-tu enfui de la chambre, la corde? La corde qui va jusqu'à la rivière. Non? Poêle de bouilloire. Non. La corde qui se balance dans le vide. Le tueur est resté caché dans la chambre. Ça serait con. Si le tueur était resté caché dans la chambre, il aurait dormi à côté d'un cadavre, faisant mine de prendre la fuite. Nouvelle question. Où dans la chambre s'est caché le tueur? La corde nous après la fenêtre. 1. Le tueur était pas dans la chambre ce matin. La corde était solidement attachée à la fenêtre. Le tueur n'a pas pu la nouer dans la précipitation. Elle a forcément été installée au moment du crime. Il est possible que personne soit vu ce matin. Il s'est enfui avec la corde. La corde était solidement attachée à la fenêtre. Il tira du sang sans vire pour s'enfuir vers la rivière. Fait que ça c'est complet, ça c'est complet. Complet. Où dans la chambre s'est caché le tueur? Alors à la fenêtre. Le tueur s'est caché à l'aide de l'avant-toit. Du balcon? Il est possible pour une personne de s'y suspendre. Ce que le tueur a pu faire en présence d'individus dans la chambre. La corde qui va jusqu'à la rivière, non. La bouilloire trouvée près de la rivière, non, ça c'est pas un endroit. Les accoudoirs renversés, is that a thing? Table de la révérenda par terre, non. Oh! C'est quelque chose sur la table? Une table se trouvait dans la chambre de Guinée. Se cacher en dessous semble très risqué. Mais le tueur a pu penser que personne ne le chercherait. Quoi ça? À quoi servit la corde? À pendouiller. Ah, à attacher après la bouilloire. Attends un peu. Donc, la corde attachée à la fenêtre tombait jusqu'à la rivière. Le tueur a pu la nouer au préalable pour pouvoir entrer. Et en passant par la fenêtre et commettre son crime. Ou la corde a servi pour feindre une fuite, faire croire que le killer était parti, mais il s'est caché dans la pièce tout ce temps-là. Corde attachée à la fenêtre tombée jusqu'à la rivière. Le tueur a sûrement utilisé pour faire croire à sa fuite. Mais ça servait à quoi de mettre de quoi dans le bouilloire? Sinon, numéro 3, la corde a servi à monter le corps dans la chambre. Oh! Non. Parce qu'on a vu des taches sur le tatami, ça expliquerait pas les taches. La corde attachée à la fenêtre tombée jusqu'à la rivière. Si le crime a eu lieu près de la rivière et non dans la chambre, la corde aurait pu servir à déplacer le corps. Nouvelle question. Qui aurait pu faire croire à une fuite? Pourquoi attacher la corde à la bouilloire? Son poids. Exceptional Insight. Créer 150 hypothèses. Veteran Sleuth. Pour recevoir 50 mystères. OK. Donc, la bouilloire a servi à tendre la corde. Ouais. La bouilloire a servi à frapper quelqu'un dehors. Boing! Une bouilloire d'un certain poids est attachée à la corde. C'est vrai, elle a assez de poids pour frapper quelqu'un avec. Sûrement dans le but de blesser quelqu'un près de la rivière et de récupérer la bouilloire après coup avec la corde. Une coquerelle! Vite la bouilloire! Je veux pas la perdre! C'est une antiquité! On va l'attacher! Fiou! Ok, on récupère, mais il l'a laissé là. Bon, ah ouais, un autre petit Wake Me Up. Et ASMR numéro 2. Attaquer une personne qui se trouvait en bas. La bouilloire servait à briser la fenêtre. Ouais, à la limite. Ça, c'était ma théorie, mais là, ils sont en train de le dire. Ok, peut-être. Le tueur a pu vouloir récupérer la bouilloire avec la corde. Après l'avoir utilisé pour briser la fenêtre. Mais là, il y aurait eu des débris de vitre un petit peu partout. Ils sont où, là? Faudrait rechecker la fenêtre. Je pense que la fenêtre est juste ouverte. Oh, ça crée d'autres questions, ça. Quel élément prouve que la corde est étendue? Pourquoi tendre la corde avec la bouilloire? Qui a été visé par la bouilloire? Quels étaient les bruits entendus avant d'entrer? Ok. Le tueur voulait sortir la corde et la bouilloire. Aurait pu étouffer Guénin avec la corde. Oh! Ouais, mais non, il y a du sang. Puis le bunker avec la bouilloire. Puis il est jeté dans la rivière pour effacer le sang. En tout cas, il en voulait sûrement plus dans la chambre. Ah, ok. Pitcher dans l'eau, ouais, peut-être, ça se peut. Mais si la bouilloire était l'arme du crime, pourquoi l'attacher après une corde? Moi, j'ai l'impression que ça a vraiment à être tendu. Il y a un vase renversé. Ok, là, je veux juste checker. Cette scène-là. Ça, c'est-tu elle avec la fenêtre ouverte? Ok, la fenêtre ouverte est ici. On va juste voir. Oups.
There's no one here.
Il y a un carreau en haut du frame qui manque. Mais ça a été enlevé pour attacher la corde. Mais sinon... La fenêtre est-tu faite en papier? Ah!
Seems the murderer escaped through this window. Just a moment too late.
Non, non, c'est des portes qui s'ouvrent. Ok, non. Pardon. C'est détachable. Mais si c'est détachable, sont où les morceaux?
Inform the police. Quickly.
Yes.
Ok. Ma théorie marche pas. Le couloir renversé, non. En bas ou en haut? Ok. La petite salle. Puis le placard. Ok. Le tueur s'est caché dans la petite salle. La petite salle se trouvait au fond de la chambre de Guenay. Il n'y a pas de porte, mais assez de place pour se cacher. Ce que le tueur a pu faire en présence d'individus dans la chambre. Puis il reste le placard. Le tueur s'est caché dans le placard. Un placard se trouvait dans la chambre de Guenay. Le tueur a dû se cacher en retenant sa respiration. Bon, prochaine question. Qui aurait pu faire croire à une fuite? Là, on cherche des noms. Nope. Ezan. Nope. Nope. Oh, il y a une dispute nocturne. Le tueur ignorait pour les lunettes d'Ayame. Cette nuit, Ayame s'est énervé après la chute de ses lunettes. Et Saita a promis d'aller les chercher vers la rivière ce matin. C'est peut-être ça. Fait que si c'est pas Ayame, le tueur a dû se cacher dans la chambre quand Ayame a fait sa crise. Si le tueur le savait, la fuite vers la rivière était impensable. Parce qu'il aurait cherché là. Il savait donc pas qu'Ayame avait perdu ses lunettes. Le tueur ignorait que Saita irait vers la rivière. Après la chute, Ayane s'est énervé après la chute de ses lunettes. Saita a promis d'aller les chercher vers la rivière ce matin. Si le tueur le savait, la fuite vers la rivière était impensable. Il savait donc pas que Saita serait vers la rivière le matin. Ok, fuck, on a... Yeah. Tawaka avait bu. Le tueur ignorait que Tawaka avait bu jusqu'au matin. Tawaka dit avoir bu avec le chef du resto jusqu'au matin. Elle est peut-être ensuite allée vers la rivière pour se dessouler. Si le tueur le savait, la fuite vers la rivière était impensable. Il savait donc pas que Tawaka avait bu toute la nuit. Ouais, mais... Tawako, il me semble qu'elle a pas dit dans son témoignage. Il me semble que Tawako a pas dit dans son témoignage que elle avait bu, qu'elle avait marché sur la rivière pour se dessouler. Là, on l'a trouvé qu'elle était saoule. Mais ça, c'est pas la scène où ce que... Non, chercher les alibis. C'est celle-là? Ouais, c'est celle-là. Le chef avait bu toute la nuit avec Tawako.
What do you mean? Don't inform the police.
And the police must not.
My father booked the entire. Could be named the prime
What's important
thing.
in that case?
You...
Warning.
I was in my room. I was waiting for Saeta to come back from the riverbank.
I was at the riverbank all morning searching for Ayame's glasses. I found them downstream. They got caught on a piece of driftwood, thankfully.
No one has a solid alibi for this morning. Around the time when someone escaped from my father's room, Toako was already gone, but she left the lantern ceremony early. Then she drank with the night manager in the dining hall until morning. The night manager confirmed that they were together all night.
We still don't know when Gene was murdered.
So, yeah. Not explain if actually Tawako went to the river to sober up. I don't think she went straight to bed because she was reeking of booze when she woke up. So that theory does not hold water. Pshumts. Ayame est resté dans la chambre? Non, c'est pas un... La demande de réveil à 7 heures, ouais, pourrait faire croire à une fuite, ouais. Peut-être que le tueur ignorait que Misao viendrait réveiller Genei. Ça se peut, ça. Le Genei a demandé à Misao de le réveiller à 7 heures du mat. Si le tueur le savait, il serait pas revenu le matin. Il savait donc pas que Misao allait réveiller Genei. Ouais, fait que c'est ça. Il est revenu, le tueur est revenu chercher ce qu'il a oublié. Sauf que là, il était rendu 7 heures. Il n'y a pas de complice, c'est ça l'affaire. Les règles du jeu disent qu'il y a toujours un seul coupable. L'élément prouve que la corde était entendue, le bruit de l'objet? Non. Ben, la corde qui se balance dans le vide, elle se balance plus bien bien, là. Hein? À couloir renversé. Oh! Ça, c'était la table de la véranda par terre. Ça veut dire que ça prend une pièce qui fait... Le départ des âmes? Non. Non, ça fait pas de sens. Le cendrier. Le cendrier mélangé avec la... Le cendrier était propulsé vers la rivière. Ouais. La table de véranda est tombée et le cendrier a atterri dehors. Ah! La corde s'est peut-être prise dans la table en se tendant. Le cendrier s'est envolé vers la rivière suite au choc. Ça fait du sens. Parce que moi, je m'imagine tout ce temps-là que c'est Ayame. Elle avait pas ses lunettes. Elle attache la corde. Là, elle descend, puis là, la corde, elle se pogne après la table. Puis la table fait flipper le cendrier, puis il sort par la fenêtre. Elle l'aura pas ramassé parce qu'elle n'a pas ses lunettes. Ça marche pas. Les céramiques. Les tanuki en céramique. La corde était coincée en dessous des tanuki. Hein? Non. Ça fait pas de sens. Le tanuki de céramique pèse un certain poids. En coinçant la corde en dessous de leurs pieds, il semble possible de les maintenir tendus. Mais ça sert à rien. Je veux dire, entre la bouilloire avec un poids en bas de la rivière, le fait qu'elle soit attachée après la fenêtre, l'autre corde n'avait pas besoin d'être tendue après les tanuki. Ça fait pas de sens. Sinon, le corps ready de gainer. Le corps ready de gainer. Tant qu'à être là. Le corps s'est pris dans le corps puis l'a déplacé. La tête du corps de Gané est dirigée vers la fenêtre. Le corps s'est peut-être prise dans le cadavre en le tendant, ce qui aurait pu déplacer dans son emplacement initial. Who cares? La corde s'est prise dans le corps puis l'a retourné, hein? Genre, avant, le corps était sur le ventre. Le corps de Gané a été retrouvé sur le dos. Mais what if? Pas de même. Que le gars il est mort sous le ventre. Peut-être il est sur le ventre, mais la corde s'est prise dedans. Non. En se tendant, puis il l'a retourné. Puis ensuite il a figé. Moi je pensais qu'il aurait dit ok, le gars il dormait sous le ventre, puis là il s'est fait stabber parce que le killer l'a tué sur le plafond. Il a pris son épée, puis il a planté ça sur le plafond, traversé de bord en bord, perce le tatami, perce le truc. Probablement que c'est... Là, c'est va dire, ok, Genai aurait mis les tanuki devant la porte pour pas être dérangé, parce que lui, il voulait la calice de paix. Parce qu'il savait qu'il se ferait tuer. Pourquoi tendre d'accord avec la bouilloire? Camélia rouge. Mais j'ai rien. Comment c'est possible? Là, j'essaie toutes les pièces qui fit. Susceptibles de fitter. Même si je lis pas ce qu'il y a dessus. Pourquoi tendre la corde avec la bouilloire? Parce que Saita cherchait ses lunettes. Le tueur a fait un signe à Saita. Hein? Saita a dit aller chercher les lunettes vers la rivière le matin. S'il a fait exprès de s'y rendre car il était complice, la corde lui a peut-être été envoyée en guise de signal. Ouais. En tout cas, s'il y a un complice, ça expliquerait à Yame puis Saita. Parce qu'elle s'est promenée dans le couloir puis elle a tourné le croche. Puis l'autre il disait elle est même pas capable de trouver sa chambre. Je pense qu'elle a fait le croche pas mal. Elle se souvient quand même. Parce que même si on est très myope puis qu'on dit qu'on voit rien, on a quand même une bonne perspective. Là, je veux dire, même si on plisse des yeux, on est capable de voir des choses. On n'est pas 100% aveugle sans lunettes. Ok, prochaine question. Qui a été visé par la bouilloire? Ça, c'est une réponse qui fait... qui a deux parts. Saita. Saita et... les lunettes tombées par la fenêtre. Le tueur voulait tuer Saita. Pendant qu'il cherchait les lunettes par la fenêtre? Saita a dit aller chercher les lunettes vers la lumière le matin. Le tueur l'a peut-être tué et a voulu en profiter pour le tuer. En lui jetant la bouilloire depuis la chambre. Non, ça c'est niaiseux. Ça, c'est niaiseux. C'est pas toutes les questions qui méritent d'être répondues, mais il faut que je réponde au moins. Quels étaient les bruits entendus avant d'entrer? Le bruit d'un objet qui tombe. Non? Petit bruit au loin. Deux hypothèses. Le bruit était le cendrier tombant vers la rivière. Le matin, le petit bruit a résonné au loin à notre arrivée dans la rivière, dans la chambre. Le cendrier était sur la table de la véranda avant le drame. Sa chute vers la rivière peut être l'origine du bruit entendu. Faudrait que je réentende, ça sonnait comme une table renversée. Le bruit était la bouilloire tombant vers la rivière. Un petit bruit a résonné au loin à notre arrivée dans la chambre. Une bouilloire se trouvait sur le brasero avant le drame. Ouais. Sa chute vers la rivière peut être l'origine du bruit entendu. Ok. La corde qui se balance dans le vide. C'est pas un bruit, ça fait pas de bruit. Ah, les accoudoirs qui se renversent. Ça sonnait comme quelque chose qui se renverse. Fait que c'était probablement les accoudoirs. À la découverte du corps, les accoudoirs étaient renversés. Ce qui n'était pas le cas avant le meurtre. Le bruit entendu était peut-être celui des accoudoirs tombant par terre. Mais qu'est-ce qui aurait fait accrocher les accoudoirs? C'est ça la question. Le vase? Non. Me semble qu'on l'aurait reconnu, que c'était de la vitre cassée, là. Ce petit vase-là? Non. L'autre hypothèse, c'est quoi? Le tueur faisant tomber le vase. Au lieu que le vase tombe tout seul, c'est le gars qui l'a accroché. Difficile à penser qu'il a été placé là et renversé au hasard. Le bruit entendu doit être celui du tueur renversant le vase. Deux autres questions pop. Pourquoi le vase est-il tombé? Pourquoi le tueur a-t-il fait tomber le vase? En même temps, who cares? C'est comme, je sais pas là, mais... Ok, fait qu'ici on a comme choix de réponse... Ici on a... un bruit de bouilloire, un cendrier, un vase, un accoudoir, pas de table. T'incites, le bruit d'un objet qui tombe. On va réécouter le bruit.
How is something?
Is I already awake?
Gen A.
Oh! Ça, c'est le petit bruit entendu au loin.
What on earth? It's as if they were put here to keep people out. Father! Father!
We're coming in.
What's that sound? What's that sound?
Ça, c'était les Tanuki.
What's that sound?
C'était une corde. Il me semble que ça fait accoudoir. Ça fait accoudoir comme son. Ça fait meuble qui tombe. C'est sec, puis c'est court. Pourquoi le vase est tombé? Ben, le vase est tombé, ouais. Bruit d'un objet qui tombe, c'est quoi ça? Le vase a été renversé pour faire du bruit. Ah, peut-être le gars aurait fait exprès? Un bruit de vase qui tombe a retenti en rentrant dans la chambre. Dans la panique, le tueur aurait pu le faire tomber en s'enfuyant, mais il aurait surtout pu faire exprès pour nous induire en erreur. Ok, bon. Je crois qu'il y a quelque chose ici. Oh, nouvelle question. Oh! Là, on a suffisamment rempli de questions pour... Fait que quand Guénin a-t-il été tué, c'est pas important. Moi, je dis oui. Qui a pu aller dans la chambre ce matin? Pourquoi le vase est tombé? Corde qui se balançait dans le vide. Ok, le vase a tombé à cause de la corde. Ça se peut. Ça se peut. La corde était proche de la fenêtre, le vase était proche de la fenêtre. La corde est fixée à la fenêtre et à la bouilloire à l'autre bout. Le tueur a dû la lancer vers la rivière pour pouvoir s'enfuir. A été prise dans le vase, l'a renversée. On avait de chance. Le corps raide? Non. Kimono défaite? Non. Mauvaise vue? Non. L'urgence? Moi, j'ai l'impression que ces deux-là sont collés ensemble. Qui a pu aller dans la chambre ce matin? Ezan? Parce que c'était urgent. Ezan n'était pas dans la chambre ce matin. C'est vrai. Il y avait une urgence. Ezan a quitté l'auberge afin de répondre à une urgence. Si Ayami a pu le joindre ce matin, c'est qu'il a pas menti. Il n'aurait pas pu être dans la chambre de Genei. Ok, fait que là, on est en train d'éliminer Genei. Aizan. Ok, c'est correct. Coordonnées laissées par Aizan quand Genei a-t-il été tué? Ça, c'est durant la nuit. Oh, les personnes qui ont découvert le corps. Misao n'était pas dans la chambre ce matin. Misao faisait partie des gens qui ont trouvé le corps de Genei. Il n'aurait pas dû être dans la chambre et s'enfuir. Ok. Fait que c'est ça, il reste Saita. Josui n'était pas dans la chambre ce matin, c'est vrai. Il faisait partie des gens qui ont découvert le corps. Les occupations de chacun ce matin. Fait que Saita aurait pu être dans la chambre ce matin. Ce matin, Saita cherchait les lunettes près de la rivière, mais comme il était seul, impossible, il n'y a pas d'alibi. Ayame aurait pu être dans la chambre ce matin. Et moi, je suis pas mal sûr que les lunettes étaient dans la chambre. J'arrête pas de le dire. Comme elle était seule, impossible de censurer. Le chef du restaurant buvait avec Towako, fait que ça pouvait pas être elle. Towako n'était pas dans la chambre ce matin. Le chef du restaurant dit avoir bu toute la nuit avec Towako. Il est peu probable qu'elle ait été dans la chambre de Guinée. Fait que là, on a... Fait que c'est ça, ça peut pas être Misao, ça peut pas être Josui, ça peut pas être nous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ça couvre tout le monde. Fait que c'est soit Saita ou Ayame ou les deux. Pourquoi le tueur a-t-il fait tomber le vase? Deux autres dans la chambre. Ouais, le vase a peut-être tombé pendant la bataille. Le vase renversé par le tueur en pleine recherche. La chambre de Guinée a été mise sans dessus-dessous. Il a accroché la table, boum, renversé le vase. Ça se peut. Oh! Quand est-ce que Guénin a été tué? Attends, faut checker le corps raide. Le corps raide de Guénin est un yes! Rigor mortis embarqué, Guénin a été tué avant le Festival des Lanternes. Trop tôt. Moi, je pense qu'il était après le Festival des Lanternes. Le corps est complètement raide. Guénin a dû être tué hier soir. Peut-être même avant le Festival des Lanternes. Si c'était le cas, n'importe qui aurait pu commettre le meurtre. C'est vrai. Guénin a été tué après le Festival des Lanternes. Ça, c'est ce que je pense. Avant la tombée de la nuit. Si c'était le cas, n'importe qui sauf Ezan aurait pu le faire. Troisième hypothèse. Guénin a été tué pendant le Festival des Lanternes. Ça veut dire que Towako aurait pu le faire. Possiblement durant. Que faisaient les personnes qui n'y participaient pas? C'est ça, Towako est pas en photo. Fait que si on voit Saita, on voit Ayame, puis nous. Josui. Ok, fait que ça c'est réglé, ça c'est réglé. Pourquoi tu le fait tomber le vase? Kimono défaite. Ok, un kimono défaite, apparemment, c'est logique. Le vase est tombé quand Guéné s'est débattu. Ça c'est bon, ça se peut. Le kimono de Guéné était défaite comme s'il s'était débattu. Tu as peut-être fait tomber le vase dans sa lutte. Parce que, non, c'est ça, on n'a pas entendu le vase tomber. Il y avait un petit thud, mais c'était pas un bruit de vase qui tombe. Pourquoi le vase est-il tombé? C'est quoi l'autre solution? La mauvaise vue? Non, ça marchait pas. Le froid régnant dans l'auberge, qu'est-ce que ça veut dire? Pourquoi ça fait du... Je comprends pas. Le vase est tombé à cause du vent. La fenêtre était ouverte durant la nuit. D'après Misao, le vent souffle fort sur l'auberge. Assez fort pour faire tomber un vase. Mais on aurait vu de la neige, il y aurait eu de l'eau dans la pièce. Est-ce que le tatami aurait tout absorbé? Je pense pas. Le vase s'est peut-être renversé suite à une bourrasque. Je veux dire, il faut qu'il vente fort, puis il venterait tellement fort qu'on l'entendrait dans le micro. J'ai dû répondre à toutes les questions, moi, là? Ouais. Ok. Next. Alright. On a répondu à on a sorti toutes les hypothèses. C'est le temps de résoudre. J'ai encore ma petite idée. J'espère que c'est ça. Oups. Bon.
Well then, let's think about what's happened so far. First, is there anything that caught your attention?
La chambre de Guenille, élément en rapport avec le meurtre, agissement du tueur, alibi et autres. Je vais checker autres. Qui a pu aller dans la chambre ce matin? Quand Guenille a-t-il été tué? Ouais, non, ça serait le camp. Et moi, je dis après le Festival des Lanternes. Le corps de Guénin est complètement raide et froid, ce qui signifie qu'il a passé la nuit dans cet état. À quel moment il a été tué hier? Il serait judicieux d'éclaircir ce point.
All right. Use your reasoning to find the culprit.
Got it. I will make them confess. Let's make sense of this. Here's what I thought at first. The killer murdered my father, Genne, last night. They were also looking for something in this room, but it was too dark because the light bulb was burnt out, so they tried again. When we came by to wake my father, they panicked and escaped through the window using the rope.
That must be what happened.
But one thing puzzled me.
Ils ont ramené they brought back the kettle and the vase.
Then there is something that really doesn't make sense.
Oh, there is?
Yes. It's the fact that
Le tueur n'a pas du tout été aperçu. Le cadavre était raide, la corde était solidement attachée après la fenêtre. Quel élément prouve que le tueur a été pris de court? The escape route.
this rope is fastened securely to the railing. You wouldn't think that it had been tied in a hurry. We can deduce that this was definitely not a spontaneous action by the killer.
Ah, so the killer had planned from the start to escape to the riverbank.
Yeah.
Which leads us to my next question. If the killer did, in fact, climb down this rope to the riverbank, that means there was something they didn't know. If they had known, they certainly would not have picked that escape route.
Something that would make them steer clear of the riverbank. Information that the killer didn't have?
Indeed. Something that was known to everyone, except the main suspect in this case.
Oh.
Namely,
the glasses. I want to say Misao, but it has nothing to do with the riverbank. The killer didn't know about Ayame's glasses? Because Saito went to the river in the morning, but his escape route was made for him to leave during the night. This is speculation, that doesn't work. This is my original theory, but it doesn't have to do anything with the riverbank, which leave these two. Everybody knew about Ayame's glasses except for Eizan because he wasn't there. And Towako, which was already, she was already with the chef at the restaurant drinking. I need to check the... Alright, I'm gonna go with my original theory. Doesn't matter if I get it wrong.
The fact that Misao was going to come wake my father at 7 o'clock this morning.
You're right. I went to wake him at 7 o'clock yesterday, too.
Oh, hey, wait a minute. If the killer knew that, then they knew they couldn't escape via the entrance. They would definitely choose the riverbank, wouldn't they?
I would imagine it would be to avoid being seen by anyone in the inn, don't you think?
That's true. Let me try and think about it some more.
Yeah, alright. So it was already in the plan to use the door, to use the rope. So knowing that she would wake up, the wake-up call doesn't make sense. Alright. Oh.
Why?
Saying it's not...
In that case, won't you? What you were doing this morning.
From the riverbank.
No one has a solid alibi for this morning. Around the time when someone escaped from my father's room, Toako was already gone, but she left the lantern ceremony early. Then she drank with the night manager in the dining hall until morning. The night manager confirmed that they were together all night.
Until knowing all night. All night. All night. So Towako couldn't do it.
about what's happened so far. First, is there anything that caught your attention? All right. Use your reasoning to find the culprit.
Okay.
Got it. I will make them confess.
So I'm gonna go with the glasses.
Last night, when Ayame lost her glasses, there was some commotion, wasn't there?
At such a late hour, too.
That was all your fault.
Those who are present knew about Saita's plan to search the riverbank in the morning.
Something happened? Go get them already. I can't.
No one in that group would choose the riverbank as an escape route.
That's a good point.
That leaves only one person. Who could possibly be the killer?
Aizan, but he wasn't there.
The killer is...
Already? Isao was there. Aizan was gone. He does have an alibi, but... Yeah, Aizan was the only one who didn't know. Judging that line of logic.
Uncle. You're the killer. You missed the commotion last night, meaning only you would think it was safe to flee to the riverbank.
So that was him?
I see. So I murdered Gene yesterday. Forgot something important and sneaked back in this morning. Then I appeared before all of you pretending to know nothing. How interesting. But I have an alibi. I was with a patient last night.
That's
But
not an
up until
alibi.
Ayame contacted me this morning.
Yes. I am sure that is true.
In that case, I couldn't be the one who fled this room, am I right?
Uncle, you were...
The killer wasn't in the room this morning. The killer stayed in the room. I'm gonna try that. The killer wasn't in the room this morning. Or maybe he was staying in the room. I'm gonna choose that the killer stayed in the room all night. Because with the conversations that. Because if it was not in the room, I know I wasn't in the room, I wasn't with my patient.
You were hiding inside this room, Uncle, when we entered this morning.
Look around. You don't see any good hiding places, do you?
Yeah, there is.
We should have noticed you right away. But there was a rope hanging from the window railing. Distracted by the rope, we failed to realize that you were also hiding in this room.
Unfortunately, that's impossible.
Josie, how so?
I had already considered the possibility of the killer hiding. So, I checked this room thoroughly this morning. I can say for certain that no one else was in this room.
Huh?
But
I won't tolerate being treated like a criminal. You know, we should leave this to the police.
is that how you plan to get away with this?
Now that Gene is dead, I'm in charge here.
Ouch.
Because no one has any objections. Now, Yoshino, I'm afraid I must ask you to leave!
I don't know what my uncle told the police after that. But he ultimately got away with it. All because my reasoning fell short. I couldn't follow the path of logic.
Okay, let's go back. So Josui says it was impossible for him to hide in the room.
Well then, let's think about what's happened so far. First, is there anything that caught your attention? All right. Use your reasoning to find the culprit.
Got it. I will make them confess. Uncle.
Got away with a rope. He wasn't in the room this morning. He jumped. No, he didn't jump. Got away with the rope.
You did, in fact, escape using the rope. Then you sneaked back here in the morning.
I don't care that I'm a suspect, but do you really think that I tell such a flimsy lie? Go on, Yoshino. Please check my alibi. I was treating an emergency patient up until this morning.
But
I won't tolerate being treated...
is that how you plan to get away with this?
Now that Gene is dead.
Is that how you...
Criminal, you know.
But
I won't tolerate being treated like a criminal, you know. We should leave this to the police.
Okay, so the rest is the same. The ending is the same, but okay. Alright.
Well then, let's think about what's happened so far. First, is there anything that caught your attention? All right. Use your reasoning to find the culprit.
got it. I will make them confess.
No rope. He was not in the room. So he tied up the rope to get away. What did he do afterwards? He didn't jump. He didn't come back.
You didn't escape.
I'm glad you understand.
You only made it look as though you had escaped, using a simple trick.
A trick?
That rope, the cast iron kettle tied to the end of it, the vase, the Shigaraki Tanuki statue. You used all of these objects to trick us into thinking that the killer had escaped through the window.
Oh!
All right, let's hear it. This kettle at the end of the rope. What do you make of it?
The kettle was used to tie the rope.
The kettle was used to pull the rope. You used a Tanuki statue to hold down the rope, with the kettle end of the rope outside the window. When someone opened the door and moved the statue, the rope would be pulled into this room. And the end tied to the kettle would drop down to the riverbank. This is exactly what happened when Josie opened the door this morning.
Even without you nearby,
It felt like a
the trick would
rope.
be set in motion automatically. And that's how you intended to evade suspicion.
You really do have quite the imagination. So, what about the vase? I have an interest in ceramics. Yes, but what does that prove?
The vase wasn't broken.
As for the vase,
Okay, the vase. Make some noise. When the vase could have fell when he fought Gene. No, it was the vase moved when he fought Gene.
the vase got knocked over when you're scuffling with my father.
But you heard the vase fall over this morning.
No.
Didn't you?
No, I did
Yes,
not.
I did, but
No,
That
you
doesn't
don't.
fit with your story.
Come
You're saying Gene was
on.
murdered last night? If that was when the vase fell, then you haven't explained the noise you heard.
so the vase must have been knocked over this morning. I can't say how it happened, though.
Do, 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 do. I want to hear the small noise.
Morning. So,
Yoshino,
Is something wrong?
I went to wake Mr. Shijima this morning, as I usually do, but he still hasn't answered the door. He requested a wake-up call at 7 o'clock every morning. In fact, he was already awake when I went to his room yesterday.
Camellia?
Father!
no, wait. Gen-A.
That was the soundtrack. That wasn't the noise.
on Earth. It's as if they were put here to keep people out. Father! Father!
We're coming in.
Yeah, that was the rope.
What's that sound?
That was the rope as it was being triggered, but it knocked something. That was the vase? That didn't sound like a vase. But apparently it was a vase. Alright, so if that sound was the vase, which totally doesn't sound like a vase at all, that could have been triggered by the rope. The vase wasn't made of ceramic. The tanuki were. The vase is made of something else. Something sturdier that will not break when you tripped it over because it didn't break. The vase is still there. I'm so mad. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off at this game.
Alright. Use your reasoning to find the culprit.
Got it. I will make them confess.
I still like my theory of it was Ayame better, even though she doesn't have an alibi, even though Sayeta's testimony make it already go wrong. Like the convoluted plan of Azon's part
was used to pull the rope.
So it was made to make some noise. So yeah, this could have been triggered with the rope, but there's no.
You set up this vase because you wanted us to hear the sound of it falling over. By putting the rope around the vase.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It would be pulled off balance and fall over. Hearing that sound, we would be convinced that the killer was inside this room.
Interesting theory. But that's all mere conjecture.
Yeah.
Perhaps the killer actually used the rope to escape. That seems more plausible, no?
But then, I can't think of why the ashtray would end up at the riverbank.
What ashtray?
The one which was beside the window yesterday was found on the riverbank.
So what if it was?
Think about it. To make us think the killer had escaped from the window, you needed the tanuki, the rope, the kettle, and the vase. That's all you needed.
But why the ashtray?
The ashtray didn't serve any purpose. So the reason we found it at the riverbank was...
because of the rope. The ashtray has been hurled in by the window because the rope trick knocked the table over.
You didn't intend for it to happen. By sheer chance, the ashtray must have caught on the rope as it slid out the window. And if you were at the riverbank, would you leave the ashtray there?
No.
What if your fingerprints were on it? Or what if my father had left something in it that might incriminate you? That seems possible. And you would probably come to the same conclusion, in short. You would definitely take the ashtray and run, but you didn't. Because you weren't there at all.
Because he was treating a patient. Ah, that's why he thought this plan was perfect.
Say it again.
He killed him and then he went to do his
The
thing.
killer is.
I'll say it again.
You're the killer, Uncle. Aren't you? It's time for you to come clean.
Now, let's accept for the moment that the rope was a diversion that was left by the killer. In that case, that means it was put in place right after Gene was murdered. Which brings us back to the main question.
When was he
Who
killed?
murdered Gene? So, do you have any evidence that points to me?
I do. But before I explain my reasoning, there's one thing I'd like to ask you, Uncle.
What is it?
The pen borrowed to Misao, the name written on the register. Oh! Let me check, yes. No. So in the register, Azan was written down his name with a pen instead of ink and brush. Okay. I want to compare the writings. And then we have the memo. Where was it? The emergency. Oh, the coordinates. So that was written with a pencil. He borrowed a pencil like he didn't have any one of his own. So what was the pen that he used? Okay, let's go with it. Yeah, why did you borrow the pencil to Misao?
When you left to attend to your emergency patient, you borrowed a pencil from Misao, didn't you?
Here you go.
Yes.
Here is the guest book, which Misao has kindly shared with me. This is your writing, isn't it?
With a pen.
It is?
Looks like it was written with a fountain pen. The ink and the lines are clearly different from the others. You wrote this with your personal fountain pen, Uncle. So, why did you borrow a pencil from Misao? It doesn't make sense, given that you used your own fountain pen to sign the guest book, even.
Yeah.
Well,
So, why?
So why?
Because...
Perhaps...
You lost it during the fight. Oh, the fountain pen was maybe the murder weapon.
The fountain pen was the murder weapon, wasn't it?
Come on, you think you could kill someone with a fountain pen?
If the tip is sharp enough, it's possible.
I didn't see any wounds on Gene's body that suggested death by fountain pen. Did you look closely?
Not exactly.
I don't mind waiting for the police to inspect the body, but I doubt they'll find any such wound.
If you're that confident, maybe the fountain pen wasn't the murder weapon, but there must be a reason you borrowed that pencil instead of using your own pen. It must have been because...
It was broken. Angry face.
Your fountain pen was out of ink, wasn't it? You kept it in your sleeve, perhaps. And it broke during your scuffle with my father. Isn't that so?
Well, where's was the fountain pen?
And I'd wager you didn't notice the broken fountain pen at the time. Because if you had realized it, you certainly wouldn't have left such damning evidence at the scene of the crime.
Are they talking about the blackened bloodstain?
What evidence could there be? Out with it!
Okay, what proves Aizen's guilt? That the Bracero was never turned off? That... the blood stains on the tatami? The ash... okay, the ashtray doesn't make sense. Can I see the... yeah, the blackened... yeah, there are black blood stains on top of the blood. So we couldn't see those stains because the light bulb, the lamp wasn't working, but the fact that le fait que le brasserie est allumé toute la nuit prouve rien. Okay, I'm gonna go with the blood stains.
Father's bloodstains, all dried up and tinged with black. But this shade of black is more than just dried blood.
Spilled ink too.
It contains some of the ink from your fountain pen, you see. You got in a scuffle with my father, and the pen that was in your sleeve broke. The ink that leaked out got mixed with my father's blood. Am I right?
He had a knife. So it wasn't the pen. So, okay, this is full of shit. Okay, this is full of shit. Phoenix Wright, I thought that I would have enough, I would be immune to Phoenix Wright bullshit at this point, but here they say that when he stabbed the victim, the blood dripped from the wound, from the knife, to his arm, to his sleeve, mixed with the already broken pen and fell on the floor all tangled together. Fuck you! Fuck you!
Once we compare the composition of these stains and the ink in the guest book, the answer will be clear. This ink is the evidence that you are the killer.
Very convoluted. They really don't want us to make it obvious for us. They really didn't.
We solved the mystery. But one question still remained.
Well, who the hell are you?
That's my very insightful companion and fellow investigator. But more importantly, Uncle, tell me why you killed my father. Answer me.
Saita told you the true purpose of the succession, I presume.
Yeah.
This is Gene's last year, and you were next in line to become ageless, Yoshino. But Gene not only let you escape, he even gave you our last Tokichiku, the only one left in existence.
Yep.
Gene vehemently opposed the Shijima family's research. He let his successor run away with the Tokichiku in an attempt to end the tradition once and for all.
He wanted to keep the tradition going.
And that's why you murdered him?
And it kind of did.
How could you? How could you, Uncle Asa? I'll never forgive you. You didn't have to kill him!
Silence! So what if one tired shell of a man dies? Let go of
Shoves her. He's about to hit. Hey! Capium to Camellia.
Is that a camellia?
So you're the Scarlet Camellia after all.
Aizen is the
meddling in
Camellia?
our affairs. Have we met before?
My name is Josui Sakaki.
Sakaki.
He's he's the last survivor of the Sakaki.
False name.
Ah.
Don't tell me you've forgotten the name Sakaki. So it was you who left. A red camellia on the wreckage of my family home.
I see. So there was a survivor. That explains why we only found one Tokichiku in the whole estate. You'd taken them all and fled, hadn't you?
You took away my father, my mother, my child. I will never forgive you for killing my family!
Là, c'est bien de valeur que... Là, je m'excuse. I only do this, I repeat, I only do this English dub for the visually impaired. But... the dub is so bad. Really bad. I'm sorry again. He was really angry and the dub didn't do justice. The dub was... Kung Fu movie quality. Again, I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry. It's almost laughable at this point.
Josui! Are you alright?
So Aizen Shijima's the Scarlet Camellia. I will make him pay for his crimes no matter what it takes. I'm sorry. You got dragged into this again, Yoshino.
What are you saying? I wanted this. This is just the beginning.
But we should not be together anymore. Just forget about me. Go out there and live the life you want. Otherwise, Gene won't be able to rest in peace.
Josui! began to fall, stealing away the last remnants of warmth. Left behind, alone in the dead of night, I silently watched the world around me fade to white.
I made too many mistakes. More than 2 errors here, 1 and 1. 750? 850. B. I still got an 850, but I got less dots. That doesn't make sense. The River of Oblivion. Solve the murder at the inn. Okay, visit the Roca. Okay, so this has to do prologue, chapter 1, 2, 3. This is still 2022. 1774. Traduction de Katai Shinso en japonais par Maino Ryotaku et Sugito Genpaku. So we have more fact on the timeline. Ouverture à Nagasaki d'une école de médecine occidentale par von Siebold. 1823. A medicine school. Okay, Western Medicine School at Nagasaki. 1841. The publishing of Double Murder on Morgue Street by Edgar Allan Poe. DNA discovery by Friedrich Mischer. 1869. 1887. Publishing of A Study in Scarlet, Study in Red by Arthur Conan Doyle. 1894, First Sino-Japanese War between China and Japan. 1904, Prussian-Japanese War with the Russian. 1905, the beginning of the Taisho period. 1914, World War I. 1918, that was the beginning of the Spanish flu pandemic. For 1920, first edition of the Shinseinen. Then we have the same year publishing of the Mysterious Styles Affair by Agatha Christie. 1922, story, game story, the Goto Ginsaku murder. No, the murder at the Goto Ginsaku residence. Then we have chapter 4. The Gene Shijima murder at the Ryokan Arai. And then we have 1923, the edition of Ninsendoka by Edogawa Rampo. And then at the same year we have the Kanto earthquake. 1926, a publishing of the Benson murder case by S.S. Van Dyne. And then we have 1929, the Great Depression. 1932, publishing of Two Deaths in a Coffin by Ellery Queen. 1937, the Second Chinese-Japanese War. Then we have World War II at 1939. 1946, the editing of Murder at Onjin by Yokomizo Seishi. Then we have the discovery by J. Watson and F. Crick of the double helix in the DNA in 1953. 1958, Tokyo Express by Matsumoto Seicho published. 1972, in the story, the chapter 3, the murder at the Scarlet Camellia nightclub. Chapter 2, one of the death of the Riori brother in the avalanche. And then we have the second brother by poisoning in 1982. And then we have 1987, the big boom in mystery novels in Japan. 1992, which is a suspicious death of a Shijima family by the Camellia. 1995, we have the Kobe earthquake. 2001, 9/11. 2002, we have another death, because every year that ends with 2, 1972, 82, 92, 2002, 2012, 2022, there's always a member of the Chijima clan that dies, thanks to the Red Camellia. But is it Eizan? who's doing the killing. And then we have a publishing of the complete human genome in 2003. 2011, we have the Tohoku earthquake. I think it's the Fukushima thing. 2012, Shijima Miyuki from Cancer. We heard that in chapter 3. I don't remember. Oh, AG's mom. Oh, AG's mom. That wasn't Cancer. I'm pretty sure that wasn't Cancer. And then 2019, COVID. 2022, this is where the story began. Alright.